Guys, in this video, we're going to break that down, so make sure to stick around for this whole thing. Like always, your support means so much to the channel. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos and subscribe to the channel. And with that said, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Because at the end of the video, I actually want to talk about something that hasn't been talked about a lot, which is how the XRP ledger takes its next step and gets to the throughput in the transaction volume it needs to be at to handle all the world's transactions. Right now, the XRP ledger is one of the most scalable blockchains. But many people are forecasting that blockchains of the future are going to have to do billions of transactions a second. And right now, the XRP ledger handles about 1,000. If that worries you, make sure to stick around to the end of the video. We're going to cover a very important piece of technology that's going to tie this whole thing together. But I want to start off and cover something that I believe is a huge piece of validation for every XRP holder. One of the things we have heard for a very long time in the XRP space is that all these other cryptocurrencies outside of Bitcoin are completely worthless. One of the early mantras of the people who first got into crypto is that essentially it's Bitcoin and Bitcoin only, and everything else is a waste of time. The people who first got into cryptocurrency were not really focused on the technology at all. They were focused on an ethos or a religion around a specific asset. Now, one of the ways the XRP community differed from these very early people in crypto is we weren't so focused on this religious belief around an asset. This idea that there can only be one asset and that's the only asset that will ever matter. No, instead, the XRP ledger community looked at things a little bit differently. We said, okay, well, what problem does this technology solve? What is going to be the main adoption point for financial institutions? What is going to drive them to drop their current processes, drop their current flows, drop their current tech stack, and replace it with the technology known today as cryptocurrency technology? For us, it wasn't so much about this idealism or religion about a specific asset and the ethos of the creation of that asset. No, it's really more about what technology solves a real problem. Because in our book, right, those are the things that are going to make a big difference in the future. Those are the things that are going to scale. Those are the things that is going to put the XRP ledger in the tech stack of every major financial institution on earth. I shouldn't have to go convince JP Morgan or Bank of America that we both agree on the same asset because of its ethos and because of how we see the world and because we agree on the altruism of the creation of a cryptocurrency that is going to displace and disrupt the US dollar, right? That's kind of a non-starter. Because at the end of the day, my values are not ever going to be the same as a large banking institution, right? We're always going to have different values. We're always going to have a different ethos. But that